what shoes are you going to
Yeah.
wear? If you have control of the shoes that you're going to wear,
Yeah.
let's say Blackpink's like, you have to wear this, this, and this, but shoes, we don't care. What are you wearing?
True. Okay. What am I wearing? For me personally, right now, something with a higher stack, but because I'm recovering from an Achilles injury, so I need a bit more support on my stack. But even then, as a general dancer, I'd probably do. Hang on, wait there. I'll get a shoe. I'll get a shoe. Wait there. In terms of a stack, this is what I mean here. So the sole is just a little bit higher than a normal one. It's got some foam in it. This one's a nitro. So it's going to help me
And
make
what
sure
brand
I've
is that?
got... Hey?
What brand is that? Is that
Puma.
Puma? Hey.
Yeah. Purely because I've got a friend who's sponsored by Puma who's a runner, and he suggested that I get these shoes because he also was going through an Achilles injury and said this would be good for like coming back from an Achilles injury if you're running. I use these for dance as well. So when I teach dance or am training in dance, I'll use a shoe like this. They don't like look as cool to dancers because dancers want to feel like they look cool to dance cool, which is very real. But I'm definitely at that point where I'm like, I don't care. I'd rather perform good and feel good and look after my body.
And you'd rather, perform
yeah.
better and look awesome on stage than have cool shoes, but not be good at dancing.
Yeah.
So.
I do feel like, though, that brands like Nike and Puma and Adidas and all that are bringing out shoes that are providing what it needs to for an athlete, but also looking decently okay. But a shoe with a high stack, making sure that it fits me like nicely around the side, making sure that I just am not wearing shoes that are heavy and clunky. So these are pretty light. Otherwise, sometimes the heavier they are, the harder it is to get through your work during a show. You're obviously requiring more freaking energy and force to get through, to move your feet. That's what I'm kind of sitting with at the moment. I don't know any specific like shoe names. I mean, Asics have some really cool ones called Nova Blasts, which I feel like are an overall good shoe to wear. These are Magnify Nitros for anyone that wants to get them. And Puma's got a 50% sale on at the moment, so you're more than welcome to go and do that. Puma sponsor me because I just promoted you. And then Nike obviously have some really good shoes out there that support athletes that do a lot of plyometrics or endurance work, which would be what dancers would probably sit under. Yeah.
I've been rocking barefoot shoes.
I saw that. I wanted to ask you about that.
Seriously, I never thought I'd be one of these guys because they are the ugliest shoes in the world. I tell you.
No, but they look like they do what they need to do.
I'm wearing ones that are a bit more manageable, so I'm wearing them now. Hold on, let me take my shoes.
Yeah, go on, show me your shoes.
Let me just
Let's
get my
our shoes out.
flexibility. Hold on. Oh, so flexible.
So
I'm just too motivated.
No, but so strong.
That's all that matters. What's your bench
That's
press?
all that matters, mate. All that matters.
What's your bench press? That's all that matters.
That's all that matters. That's all I need to know.
Yeah. So I wear these. So these
Yeah.
for me. So I got these for my birthday, I think.
Yeah.
From my wife.
Yeah.
And they've been a bit done for a while, but I got wide Māori feet. So the Kiwis will understand that Māoris, like, these are pretty worn. But like, well, not every Māori, but like I specifically have pretty wide feet. So
Yeah.
if I wore a normal shoe, that wasn't like this. So I have Nike. I've got Nikes. I've got Vapor Maxes.
Ah, yes.
And they're super narrow. And they
they
hurt
are
my
a narrow
feet after
shoe.
wearing them. And they're literally bursting at the sides here. Like when I'm wearing them, my feet feel like they're trying to escape prison. And then after after wearing them for a whole day, I used to do it on the gym floor as a personal trainer. 6 a.m. till 8 p.m., whatever, just wearing the same shoes.
Oh, no.
I'd actually have pretty sore feet. And I never really understood why. I thought it was just because I was standing all day.
Yeah.
But after I got these, and I've got no sponsorship alliance with these either, but they just feel so much better. And it actually felt like I was glued to the ground, a real weird feeling that I never felt.
Yeah.
Because my feet are actually able to spread out. So you feel like you have more stability.
Stabilized. Yeah.
Because before I was kind of like this, like walking around.
Like this, just everything crossing.
Yeah, if you can see the video, my hands are kind of doing what my feet were doing.
Yeah, I can.
If you're listening to the audio, it'll just be weird. But my feet were literally kind of like squeezed in. And then, this just feels much better. And I feel like these are the most appropriate to not look like a barefoot bastard, as I would say.
Yeah. Yeah, true.
Because there's ones where they have the old toe socks going on, and I cannot get on board with that. Like, I would never be seen.
You should. They look like they're real good.
I would never be seen in there, man. I'm just like, that is how you get negative sex appeal, man. Like, you just put your feet
in your toes out. Get your
toes out in a glove. Yeah. Like, I'd rather just wear no shoes than wear those shoes. But yeah, these are Primus light knits.
Okay.
And if you're a dancer, I probably, these don't look very cool. So, you probably wouldn't get much swag with them. Swag would be down to 0, but your feet would feel good. So for wide feet, I have those. Like, I think they're really awesome.
That's really good.
Yeah, and I'm about to get black in those.
When I first thought of doing a podcast in 2019, I wrote down everything that I wanted to achieve with the show. And one thing I never wrote down was to spam you with ads of products that I never really used myself. However, I did write down that I wanted to grow it as big as possible and have as many interesting people on the show as I could. To help make that happen, all I ask is that you leave a review on the podcast platform that you're listening to this episode on and share it with someone that you know it will benefit. If you want to support myself even further, and more importantly, your body transformation, and are interested in having me as your coach to help you achieve the results that you just can't seem to achieve on your own, you can visit teamrockashby.com to see what program fits you best.